Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Dirty Introverted Diamond. Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it. Let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you, let it become you. Most High, speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What is it that you gotta say? Ashe. Ashe. Let's give them the numbers out here. See what we got going on in the energy. We got 2, 3, 4, and 4. All together we got 13. 13 in the tarot deck is death. 13. 44, 2, 3, 5, 544, 58, 85, 11 and 2, 211, all those numbers are relevant. Let's see what we got going on in the energy. Let's see what the Most High wants to speak about. I just seen influence on the bottom of the deck. And this influence is, we got crows smoking cigarettes. Smoking or eating cigarettes. With a wine bottle in the back. So this is like, don't let nobody convince you to do something that you know is bad for you. Influence is it's something dangerous. Because you can be influenced to do the right thing, or you can be influenced to do the wrong thing. When you are being influenced to do the right thing, it's gonna take you some oomph, some character to do it. But when you are convinced to do the wrong thing, you're gonna be supported. Like, I like to always speak about myself, you know what I mean? When I was out there doing my thing, to even relieve your stress and do all this other stuff. Somebody they'll invite you out for some drinks, invite you to the spot to, get up there. Even if you trying to be celibate, it's like you smell the pheromones in the air. The people who want to influence you to do whatever. When you are being celibate, keeping your spirit, keeping your privacy in your pants, that's when the influence comes. Well, hey man, we could just throw it in a circle, no strings attached. But you can tell what you should do rather than what you would rather do. When I stopped piffing, I told, hey man, you know what? I'm good. I'm finna chill. That's when more influence and more temptation came. When the Most High influenced me to, get that up. So with me gravitating and doing what the Most High instructed me to do, the enemy wanted to bring people around to have me second guess the decision that I just made. I was even in a crazy relationship, very toxic, it wasn't no good, wasn't going nowhere. The Most High was like, hey, you know what? You need to cut it out. If it ain't bringing you no kind of joy, no kind of growth, you need to just cut it out. Just like gangrene. Gangrene does not benefit you. Gangrene will not benefit no part of your body if you just let the gangrene just stay there. Matter of fact, it'll destroy your body. It'll eat the whole body up if you let it sit there too long. What isn't influencing you? Then the next card out, and we got 7-7. See, this 25, when you add that up, it's 7. Cashing is 7. Cashing is you taking something and storing it away for a later day. Like you saving it. You burying it for another day. You bury it for later. See, a lot of people like to, even in relationships, they are with a toxic individual, and let me just go right there, because this is what I just told you. I had a toxic relationship, and in a way, I'm trying to save it and save it for another day. When the Most High is saying, just let it all go. I got something so much better in store for you. But you see, most people would tell you, hey, go out and find somebody else and just put that relationship that you in on the back burner. They'll tell you the more the merrier. If your girl tripping on you, go find another girl that ain't tripping on you. And that's the main thing now. Everybody is trying to get with anybody and everybody. People sleeping with other people's partners. The Most High said, do not covet your neighbor's wife. Do not commit adultery. Do not sleep with another man's wife. You see, when you are surrounded by bad influences, they're going to tell you, man, whatever, man. Man, you only got one life to live. Man, enjoy your life. Do your thing. But that ain't the right way to live. Just like smoking cigarettes. Drinking all day long. That's not good. Most High told me when I was coming out of that toxic relationship to go finish what you started. Don't go and start something else with somebody else. And the funny thing is was in a toxic relationship. The toxic individual told me to go to the other person who you was friends with or that you met. See how that is? A toxic individual will only lead you or influence you to do toxic things. But the Most High is the one who influenced me and said, no, don't listen to that influence, because it's going to just draw you down deeper. Go get celibate. Go separate yourself. Go get isolated so that you can heal everything that's going on in your spirit, in your soul. And when you release it, don't save it for another day. Really, really, really release it. Don't cache it. Cache it. Don't sit there and try to go get better so you can go back to something that was toxic. That was a lesson that I had to learn. And I thank the Most High for giving me the strength to get through it. And not even get through it, it's to continue to go through it. Because it's just like this. Once you stop a bad habit and you see that you don't need to do that bad habit, you don't need to go pick up the bad habit again after you cleanse yourself of it. It was to show you that you don't need it at all. You don't need to be around gossip. You don't need to be around backbiters. You don't need to be around switch up individuals. You know, being around unloyal individuals will cause you to be unloyal. You being around loyal individuals will cause you to be loyal. The influence. Because they send illusions to make it look like it's good. But the only way you can really break the illusion is if you look in the mirror and you deal with what's going on in that mirror. See this mirror in the background? You gotta go fix what you got going on. You gotta go heal. It takes time. You just gotta be patient and let the cleansing do what it's gonna do. Just like you detox. You can't detox and then go right back to what you have been detoxing from. I told a person one time, right? Because God told me to tell him this. For my people who have illnesses and little things, right? A person had problem with sugar. But then they'll go to the doctor, get the medicine to regulate their sugar, and then turn back around and eat sugar. And then go back to the doctor and the doctor say, hey, it's still high. It's like you're getting the medicine to fix it, but then you go right back to the same situation or thing that causes your sugar to go high and take the medicine as well. That's just like you need to practice safe sex, right? They tell you wear a rubber, wear protection. Because you don't know what another person has out here. If you do go in a person raw, really know, and go to the doctor with them to know what's really going on the inside of them. Most people want to be a judge of character by just looking and seeing, that person don't look sick. But when you go ahead and disregard the condom, then you come up with an STD. Next card out is a mini cry. Then you crying out to the Most High, please heal me. Heal me. The Most High already gave you the solution, already gave you the remedy, gave you the medicine. So you wouldn't catch it, or you wouldn't have to go through it. But we like to just disregard the signs, disregard the influence that was given to you. A hard head make a tender behind. Tender. Talking about sensitive. It hurts, man. Influence. What's influencing you? Let me ask you this here too. Since we talk about this, most I put that in my brain too. If you are trying to get relationship advice, why would you get advice from a person that is not doing good in relationships? If you marry, why would you get advice from a person who is not even married, who doesn't even know what it is to be married? And then, if you do talk to a person who is married, how is their marriage looking? Why would you get advice from a person or people or a couple who does not have a good marriage? They're going to influence you to, tolerate him or her stepping out on you. Or match the energy. They did it to you, you do that to them. They did this to you, you do this to them. It's not even healthy. It's not even nothing to be influenced by. Most High will never steer you wrong. Most High will always lead you and take you and direct you in the right direction. Most of the time, it's gonna be so different that you ain't even gonna know why you have to go down that type of route. But when you get down that route, take it from me, take it from what it is. Well, you don't gotta take my advice, you don't gotta take my influence, but it is so much better doing it right the first time, other than going around and doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Because then you're gonna turn around and be crying about why it don't ever work out for me, because you're taking the wrong influence. You believe in the illusion. The key to breaking the illusion is you going in the mirror. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? How can I make it better? That's it. That's the key to it. Because it's always going to be a battle. A battle between influences. It's always a battle between the influence. Good influence and bad influence. It's like good and evil. Good and bad. Holy and evil. Positive and negative. What are you letting influence you? And we did start off with 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot cards. Some things you need to put death to. You need to bury. Don't cash it. Don't cash it. Bury it so you never come back. Let it be dead. We got communication. Got communication coming in. Communication comes with the influence. Pick your battles wisely. And don't worry about, and another thing, don't worry about the communication that goes on around you. Yeah, some people gonna talk about you. Most people gonna leave you out of things. But the balance that take place when you go through that wilderness season, then people gonna ask you, how did you get through it? When you come out the other side, strong. Don't worry about that communication. Don't worry about people talking behind your back. Because the Most High is preparing you. Like I said, communication, right? Don't worry about people talking about you. Don't worry about the communication that people have about you. You do what is right for you. Because you gotta balance yourself on that line. You gotta make your heart lighter than a feather. Make your heart lighter than a crow's feather. You gotta balance out yourself. Everybody's responsibility is the responsibility to control yourself, to fix yourself, to balance yourself. Because the Most High is preparing you, is conducting a preparation for what's to come. When you go on a journey don't listen to the influence of others, but listen to the influence that the Most High gives you, a lot of people gonna talk about you. A lot of people gonna throw up illusions that you tripping. You don't need to do all that. I don't know why you doing all that for. Oh, so you can't sleep with me no more? Nah, I can't sleep with you no more. Because in reality, if a person goes out and sleep with, say, 3-4 individuals, and then you come around and you throw it in a circle with that individual, every individual that other person slept with, their spirit and energy is all in them. So then you go sleep with that individual, and now your energy is included in all of that. Then you got all this spiritual warfare going on that you don't know where it coming from. It's because sex is a ritual that contains energy that you can't see. And it's all like a little melting pot. Everybody is included. Everybody is involved. Everybody is connected. And like I said, when the Most High tell you to go get celibate, He's preparing you for a clean girl. Just like on Coming to America, Hakeem didn't want no girl at the club. They didn't fit his repertoire, his feng shui. So he went to the barber man and said, where can I find a good clean girl? He said, go down to that beauty pageant. And even in the beauty pageant, he didn't find the exact one he wanted in who they was displaying. But he found Lisa. But Lisa was involved with that other curly top boy, the Jericho boy. But even with that, Hakeem could not get that. He had to wait until that spirit, to that energy fall off of her. Like when they was dancing in there, she said, what about Daryl? Hakeem wasn't interested in no man and no boy. He didn't go that way. He wanted Lisa. And then Lisa said, what about my sister? And he said, I don't want your sister either. I want you, Lisa. But Lisa had to get all those soul ties detached from her before he can really get into it. But if he was just so loose, he would have just ran up in Lisa. It would have been him, Hakeem, Lisa, Daryl, all the people, all at the same time. Y'all get what I'm saying? Influence. And look, even the influence about Coming to America, the father wanted Hakeem to be King Jaffe Joffer, wanted Hakeem to be influenced by how he lived. But Hakeem was already influenced in another way. Even though his father were the people who were serving him, influenced him to go this way. Hakeem wanted to go that way. Cause Simi was like, nah man, she fine, boy. I'll marry that. And he said, nah, I want a woman that could turn me on intellectually and sexually. But you see, Simi was disrespecting Hakeem, calling him the sweat from a baboon's balls. But that was the communication to make Hakeem, fall into the influence that they was giving him. But see, Hakeem was set strong, headstrong. He knew what he wanted. But the father, King Joffrey Jofar, wanted Hakeem to be just like him. He asked him, you don't have sex with the babies? I do. So that's telling Hakeem that he ain't even no faithful man. My daddy ain't even a faithful man. No, I don't want to be influenced by you. I want to sleep with one good, clean girl. A woman that wants me for me, not my riches. And look, that's what Hakeem did. He had to make sure Lisa didn't want him because he was Prince of Zamunda. He even was ready to denounce his throne. Influence, man. Simi, he took him to the club because he just wanted to throw it in the circle with whatever. Because they in New York, they in America. So he wanted to just get off on whoever he can get off on. But Hakeem wasn't with that. Even when they went to go to that apartment, and they say, take us to the poorest part of New York. And it's a damn shame what they did to that dog. But Simi wanted Hakeem to go retrieve all his luggage from the people. Influence, man. The people that's around you. He told Simi, let them wear our princely robes. Let them have it. We are in New York, let's dress like New Yorkers. If you get what I'm saying. 33333 on the clock. Your influence, man. The illusions that's shown to you. The battles. Pick your own pick the battle. Because you gotta pick the battle of what influence you gonna listen to. Will you endure the preparation that the Most High has for you to balance you out? The preparation for the battle of the influence of good and bad. Do you want to be happy or sad? I'm going to end it here because it got a lot right here. Courtesy. No. Curiosity. Curiosity. You gotta be curious. If I do good, I'm gonna get good. And you know if you do bad, you're gonna get bad. Pick your battles. Because if you go through what the Most High has for you, there is abundance. One. There is abundance. There is a plethora. There are many fish in the sea, but there is one fish that is meant to be. Oh, I love that. I love that. There are many fish in the sea, but there is only one fish that is made to be. Because even if you go ahead and do and taste every fish in the sea, there will be so much upheaval, so much chaos going on. This person sleeping with that person, this person sleeping with that person, this person got this, all y'all got that. Nah, we ain't doing that. It's a routine that needs to take place. A routine is the preparation to be influenced by good. 43. And last, I'm trying to tell you, last but not least, you're gonna be waterproof. You know, when you waterproof, you can, the elements, the wars, the battles that come through, you can withstand it. That's when you waterproof, you have a layer of protection on you. When you waterproof, even if when you put wax on your car, the water, the rainwater does not even stay on your car. It just bubbles up and rolls right off. When you get in the water, when you get your fish, and she is waterproof, that means everything anybody tried to put on her roll right off. Anything that anybody tried to put on you is gonna roll right off. It ain't even gonna stick on you. See, bad influence rolls off of a waterproof individual who does good. When you waterproof, you are protected. If you are influenced by good, you are protected by good. But if you are influenced by bad, you are not protected by good. Anything, you will not be waterproof for the bad things that will occur. Love and light. Take what resonate and leave the rest. Your influences. Who's influencing you? And pick your battle correctly, so that the day of battle, you can have a victory. Because look how happy Hakeem was. See, he put that repellent on Lisa. He allowed Daryl to mess up as much as, well, what he was gonna do anyway. Because Hakeem didn't have no part of that breakup in their relationship. Because he wanted to marry her and do all this other stuff, but he didn't care about what Lisa was feeling. He went to the daddy, McDowell. But woo, what a day it was when Hakeem made it back to Zamunda, and they was having a celebration, and his bride walked down, his fish. And he unveiled who was under that veil. And he seen it was Lisa. Hakeem was super happy that he stayed the course, because that was the fish. That was the partner that was clean, that loved him for him. It was well worth it. That was the key. See, y'all need to listen to the song that Uha was singing. She's your queen to be, free from infection, and do all things desire. She's your queen to be. See, Hakeem wanted a woman that was free from infection, that would do what his heart desires. He didn't want no girl that would let anybody run in her. He didn't want no girl that anybody can get with. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace, peace, and peace, peace, peace.